going with that round ball?
Not too bad, yep. I've had a few kicks. Got sent over about 2 weeks ago, so getting as much practicing as I can.
What have you found difficult with it or challenging with it?
With the round ball?
Shape,
yeah, well, I had a soccer background, so I was kicking a softball round before I got that, but it's a little bit different, so just a bit of float through the air and the way you kick it's probably the most challenging thing.
Pass anything on to the boys then, when you get over there, will you give them a few tips?
I think they're all doing the same, so we're all just trying to learn off each other. I think a few of the boys have played before, so I'll just try and learn off of them, I reckon.
What do you make of this international rules series?
Well, I'm really excited about it. Obviously, this year they've put a really good side together, and should be a good tough match over there. And I'm just excited to get over and spend a week with some really high quality players and coaches.
Do you envy guys who actually get to play for Australia with their own sport? I know that's not a possibility for us, but does it leave you with a sense of envy? Yeah,
it does. There's nothing better than playing for your country and representing Australia. So, a bit envious that our game's not a worldwide game, and hopefully one day it does get to that. But I'm sure it'll be long gone by the time that happens.
Do you feel at home in such esteemed company in the Australian side?
I'd say I'd be pretty nervous when I get over there, and a bit when me and Talsy went over for the All Australian dinner. I know we were a bit overawed by a few of the names sitting around at the table, and like I said, I'm just really excited to get over there and meet a few of them and try and learn from them.
What did you guys sort of talk about with this that it was daunting and that sort of thing? Or?
Yeah, just walking in the room, and you got Gary Ablett walking around, guys like that. Such good players, and we kind of looked at each other and said, what are we doing here? So just that sort of stuff. But yeah, it was really good to meet a few of them on that night, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting over there.
It's a bit of an oversight that the Brownlow medalist doesn't qualify to play.
I guess it was an interesting one. I guess the selection panel had their reasons, and then...
No, he just doesn't qualify. He's not an All-Australian never has been.
Yeah, I know. It's an interesting one for sure. The Brownlow medalist doesn't make it, but I guess it's not up to me to make that call.
When do you think, you said you're nervous and a bit overawed by the guys that you're in company with, what will make you feel settled?
I'm sure once I get over there and start training with the boys and get comfortable in the group, it won't take too long to be comfortable, and once we start playing, it will all hopefully come naturally, and just go out there and play hard.
Might be a bit nerve-wracking, but you've earned that position as an All-Australian and that sort of thing. What are you going to do to try and hold that position next year? I mean, there's going to be a lot more attention on you after such a great season. What sort of stuff are you trying to do to make sure that you can deal with that?
Yeah, I guess this year I had a little bit of that. The second half of the year I got a bit more attention, and Brent Riley was really good. He had a bit of that a couple of years ago when he was in really good form, so he helped me through it a little bit, and it's something I'm going to have to work through, and like I said, work with Brent and work with Dasher, and just try and find different ways to break that tag, whether it be moving positions a little bit, or just little different things I can try and do.
So is that what Brent was saying, like just keep moving? And
yeah, I guess he said just try and keep the opposition guessing, and don't just play on their terms, try and get the game back on my terms.
But are you seeing yourself as still a defender, or you think you've got a chance to move into the midfield under Phil Walsh?
Well, I've said every year that I want to be a midfielder, and every year in the pre-season I train as a midfielder, and something happens. Last year it was Hendo had his injury and I went down back, but I've said every year I'll play wherever the club wants me to, and this year it's going to be a real team first emphasis, so I'll just play wherever the coach wants me to play.
Do you still have those midfield ambitions?
I do, yeah. I still do a lot of work with Campo throughout the year, even when I'm playing down back. So if the opportunity comes, I'll take it, but if not, I'll play down back.
It's quite an interesting off-season. Is everyone, now that a few of you have come back, is everyone settled with what's happened and ready to move forward?
Yeah, we are. We're just looking forward to 2015 now. What's happened, and we're looking forward to Phil coming in when he comes back and taking over, and just really looking forward to driving into 2015 with that team first emphasis, and having some good consistent footy.
Is there heightened expectations now that you're a new coach and back on that team first philosophy?
Yeah, there is. I guess new coach, first impressions, everything, and everyone wants to impress. So the young boys that have come back are in really good nick, and it gives us a lot of confidence going into pre-season that everyone's come back so well, and should be a good pre-season going into next year nice and fit.
So that's team first now with Phil. In your opinion then, would you say last year those sorts of things weren't up to scratch? Those the things that Phil's going to emphasise?
No, it was still definitely there. We want to be team first, but you know, Campo and Brodie have been taking training, and you know, they've driven that message from Phil. So it's made very clear that this year's, you know, it's the team effort is the way to go.
And on this international series, your thoughts on the timing of it?
I'm happy with it. I mean, I get a good week in here and then go over and play for a week. But I guess the other guys, a lot of guys come back December 1, so I know it's in their off season. So I guess their opinion on that.
What's going to make it survive?
Well, I think the quality of it. You know, you want the best players playing, and that's what they've done this year. So I think that's the way they have to go about it, and you know, make it a good competitive game that people want to watch.
Is it intriguing that there's a great push for international rules, but we can't get Origin up?
A little bit, I guess. It's the same sort of thing. You know, the timing of it, and you know, you got to get the best players. You don't want to have an Origin series and guys don't want to play. So as long as you can get the best quality out there and people want to come watch it, I think that's the way to go.
Why would blokes prefer international over Origin?
I think, like we mentioned earlier, that opportunity to play for your country. You know, we don't get to do that in the AFL, so that's probably the main driving factor.
How do you feel about your new away jumper for Adelaide?
Yeah, it's nice. Got to see it yesterday. All the boys are pretty happy with it, and nice and bold, and I'm looking forward to playing in it.